Handcrafted burgers and other culinary innovations are big business for this small business. This is around DuPage County. What would you think is the biggest category in American dining today? It's burgers, of course. Recently, I had the distinct pleasure of sharing a table and talking business with Ed Renzi and Tom Dentise, the Tom and Eddie of Tom and Eddie's Restaurant. We visited them in their DuPage County restaurant and commissary location. The Tom and Eddie's chain is several locations strong now. They are growing, and they represent a great example of innovation in truly American business, the fast, casual gourmet burger business. Sure, lots of burger places offer mushroom burgers, but how many actually offer a trio of mushrooms? How many offer real Gouda cheese? Here is what they had to say about the origin of their menu and the selection and quality of the ingredients they use. I have to admit, I've loved this restaurant ever since I had the ahi tuna sandwich when you first opened up. And you're not like most restaurants that I see. How did the menu come about?
Started to get together and start a better burger restaurant. And when we did that, we said, if we're going to do this, we want to have really great tasting food. So we want to use food that's got a high flavor profile, and when you put it all together, it's got really great overall taste. So we started with the meat. We spent a lot of time trying all kinds of different blends of meat, different manufacturers, suppliers, the whole 9 yards, until we found one that we really liked. Then we got together with Toronto Baking Company, and we started with one of their basic buns and sort of massaged it to get a formula and a bun that we liked as far as resiliency and flavor, all of those things. And then we went through everything like that, working our way through all the ingredients. We do almost everything here ourselves. We make all our own sauces. We roast our own tomatoes. We saute onions and mushrooms every morning. So everything is fresh. So we said everything's got to be fresh.
People are willing to pay more for something that's really good. When you start thinking about, we're going to have a mushroom Swiss sandwich, you don't just use button mushrooms and ordinary Swiss cheese and crummy meat and buns. We don't have just a mushroom in ours. We have a trio of mushrooms. We have shiitake, creminis,
and oysters,
and oyster mushrooms. So there's a richness there that comes out with a sautéing process. It's with butter on a grill at 380 degrees, and you get a much richer flavor. We don't steam them or boil them. We saute them, and it gives you more flavor, more punch. So when you spend $7 for a hamburger at Tom and Eddie's, you're getting very high quality.
We also talked about some of the differences in their menu. According to them, they set out to create a really great tasting food. And sticking with that subject, eventually we learned how they do chicken. Here, it's not just any chicken. It's all natural. They never freeze it. Oh, and did I mention they marinate it in buttermilk?
I was just reading some research today about people eating out, and the place they go the most often is burger restaurants. I mean, that's American.
The biggest category.
Biggest category. Quintessential American food. Yeah. So what we've done is we've taken that burger, if you would, tried to make it a little bit different, but not much different. In other words, everybody sells a mushroom Swiss, but not everybody sells it with 3 different mushrooms on it. So we just tried to upgrade everything and take it up a couple notches, if you would. And then we said, okay, well, burgers aren't enough. What else do we do? So we went to chicken. Everybody sells a chicken sandwich. Well, we're selling all natural, fresh, never frozen chicken breasts.
And never marinated in polyphosphates, because
right.
We want all natural chicken.
All natural, yeah.
You know, you can soak in a polyphosphate and it holds a lot of water, but it ruins the flavor. We will never do that. We're not going to freeze it either for the same reason. It gets tough.
Now, we marinate it, but we marinate it in buttermilk.
Okay.
And then we take that and
puts an acid into
it, and then we either grill it on the grill, whole breast, or deep fried, but we don't bread it. All we do is we put it in a seasoned flour. So it has a very light, tender, crunchy crust on it. And you're not biting through, you know, you get them, you bite through, and the crust falls off on you, you know, kind of stuff. So we, again, just trying to make it a really an upscale chicken sandwich.
We want our customers and everybody to know we're for real.
Yeah. Okay.
We sell really, really high quality, tasty ingredients. And we treat our employees like customers first and employees second. When they go to lunch, they sit in the dining room, They take their uniform off if they wish. We serve them the exact same food we serve to our customers. There's no special kitchen menu.
And it's served to them.
And we serve it to them. We clean their plate. We refill their drinks because we want to out-execute everybody. And we got to have great people to do that. And if you want great people, you got to treat them like great people. You get what you expect and what you inspect. And if you believe in them, they'll believe in you.
Then we talked about Karina, their culinary chef.
We have a commissary here in this building where we have a young lady who's a trained culinary chef, and Karina, and she prepares all of our sauces. She puts our edamame sandwich together. She's the one that grinds the tuna and makes that great ahi tuna burger for us.
Grinds the
She
edamame
does all of
beans.
it. She's got an assistant back there, and she's a real quality control person, because if she doesn't like it, it doesn't get sent to our restaurants.
Next, Tom helped me with a question I've had for quite a while. Just what is fast casual anyway?
We're a, quote, fast casual restaurant. Okay, and you can have a debate on what the heck that is, okay? But most people determine that as someplace where you come in and you place your order, pay at the cash register, then sit down and you serve your food. Well, that's what we're doing. But we end right about there as far as fast casual is concerned, because back of the house, we're no different than a white tablecloth restaurant. We prepare everything ourselves. We roast our own tomatoes. We make our own sauces. We grind tuna to make our tuna burgers. We grind
Roast our
edamame
garlic.
beans, roast our own garlic. I mean, we do everything
We
fresh
saute
in the back of the
onions.
house. Yeah, every day. Yeah,
We really saute
We saute
them. We
them.
don't just get them hot.
Yeah.
We actually caramelize them to develop the sugars in the onions so they turn brown at the edges and get crinkled.
There's only three.
onions, right?
No,
No.
the yellow sweet onions.
Yellow sweet onions.
No, we have red onions in our salad.
Your salad.
You have to think about this. Certain kinds of foods perform in a certain way at certain times. If you look at a plantain and a banana, they look an awful lot alike. Totally different creatures. The way you prepare one, you would never make bananas Foster with a plantain. You just wouldn't do it. And so when you think about the foods that we're going to serve, we want real Gouda cheese, but we want really high quality ingredients that perform the way we want to execute it. Like we had a sandwich called Love Me Do, which was our hot Southwest Texas burger that everybody sells.
Spicy.
And our customers were saying this isn't
good, but-
hot enough. So we changed it and we put together a habanero, pineapple
Pineapple
mango salsa
Well, that sounds
with a
good.
roasted Hungarian pepper that's that big.
Okay.
Would you like to have one of those?
I sure would. Sounds good.
Well, we're going to hit our service button here.
Talk about service. And speaking of innovation, there's no person who calls out a number or yells out the list of menu items a customer ordered. Well, not at Tom and Eddie's anyway. Instead, they have this great device at each table. Remember what hotel keys used to look like back before they made the magnetic key cards? Well, they have a little machine on the table that, well, maybe I'll just let them explain how it works.
We want you to be able to summon a manager or a waitress if you have a problem. So you can just push this button here and get served.
So Tony, our VP of Operations, found this device right here. So when you place your order at the front counter, they'll take your name, so they can put it on your ticket, Chris, and they'll give you a number. So say it's number 22. You'll take number 22, a little paddle, and it's like a key card. It's got the little slots in it like the old hotel keys used to have.
Okay.
You place that in here, pull it out and just set it here, and it sends back to the kitchen.
It says Chris,
And it's
order number 118 is sitting at
at table 62.
Okay. So they know where to bring the food.
They know where to bring the food. Yeah, we're really into technology, and when you place that order, the cash register has all of our ingredients in it. It's got the whole menu in it by ingredient.
Okay.
So when you place your order, that order goes back to the grill team, okay, and it hits a screen. And on that screen, it says that you want a mushroom Swiss burger, but you don't want the garlic mayonnaise on it. Or you build your own. I want a burger with just ketchup and mustard and pickles on it. That goes back to the grill team. And it's on a screen in the back, and it prints out a ticket back in the grill so the assemblers can do it. At the same time, it goes to the expediter. That's the person where that plate will come to. He'll assemble the whole order.
Make sure
And
it's
it
right.
also goes to the server, which will know that Chris is at table number, is order 22, at table 62. So all of that's integrated. And the reason we did that is, again, it takes 4 minutes to do a burger. It takes a little over 4 minutes to do a chicken breast. So what that system does is
Compensates.
the individual that's cooking the burgers on their grill will get their part of that order before the one doing the chicken, or after the one.
The reason is if
and
you
the
got
chicken.
6 people come in to order at the same time and they're all individual checks, and the products they order all have different cook times and different recipes, the computer automatically stages them according to the longest product first, so it starts cooking before the next, so that they all come out at exactly the same time, so we can carry all 6 plates to the table and none of them are sitting around getting cold. We have an assembly line approach to management relative to that stuff, where it's time and motion. You know, what has to happen first so that the last thing that happens is exactly on time. Anybody can sell a burger, but nobody's going to out-execute us.
And they do make a better burger. From the variety of mushrooms and onions available to the in-store commissary. Don't believe me? Just ask anyone who's dined in one of their locations. That is, if you can get them to put down their burger for a second.
Yeah, the sandwich is really good. I like how everything's inside, so it's a nice neat sandwich. The prosciutto, the cheese, wrapped in the breading.
This is my first time at Tom and Eddie's. I got the Philly mess, and it's pretty good.
Every detail about Tom and Eddie's makes for a one-of-a-kind dining experience. With a location near you, it's easy to see for yourself. I'm Christopher Bennett, and I'll see you around DuPage County. Whether you need help with any of the 5 phases of selling, going to market, relationship building, discovery, closing, or post-sale follow-up, we can provide you with the support you need. Motivational sessions for your next regional sales meeting, breakouts for your management team, or even ongoing strategy, sales training, or accountability sessions for your salespeople, we'll customize the right program for you. Results guaranteed. At Winfrey, repetition breeds success. Call us today at 630-697-5612 or check out our website at winfreychicago.com. Results guaranteed.